What is up, my crazy Verticonians? My name's Vertico, you can call me V, and welcome back to Jurassic World Alive. I'm trying not to die, but apparently something else has other plans. Anyway, ow, that really hurt. Ow. We're in with a bit of a different episode. You see, usually I go in with a battle, maybe even footage of a strike event, because that's captivating. And I thought, no, captivating all the time is boring, but then I remembered captivating word. The word literally means to captivate people, so it's the opposite of boring, so I'm an idiot, but bear with me on this. We're going to drop an epic scent, because I bought two of them. I dropped one... Really? Really? No, thank you. Anyway, yeah, I dropped two. I bought one, two, dropped one yesterday. I managed to get 3 Erlikosauruses from where I am right now. 1 Tyrannosaurus Rex and 1 Spinosaurus Gen 2. That's insane. I've got Erlikosaurus level 20 now. I can get kentrosaurus in this location too, which means I can start working towards Trico, or I can start working towards Erlindominus. And then we might, I'll pay attention not in this video because they're 20 minutes a pop. We'll do a rare one down the line because I can get Dilophosauruses here too, which means I can get Diloranosaurus, which means I'll be able to get Dilorachirus, which is kind of cool. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining me. Your support means a lot. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. You can join my crazy Verticonians. I'd super duper appreciate it. And of course, like the video if you do enjoy it. Anyway, let's get right into this. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and open one of our battle incubators and see what we got. Velociraptor, Stiggy, and Tyrannosaurus Rex Gen 2. That's not bad. Let's start that one. And without further ado, let's just check our surroundings. I've got all of my darts. Yes, right. We're going to drop this then. I've got 20 minutes to go through. Off the bat, we get a concavinator, concavinator, whatever. Kind of was dreading because I knew we were going to get this guy at some point. However, we have got a bunch of new hybrids coming, which we're also going to talk about. And I'm pretty confident at least one of them. That's a lie. I'm somewhat confident at least one of them should surely involve this guy because, well, we've waited for so long to have something useful come out of this guy. Because let's face it, he's not. He's not useful at all, but I can seemingly get 185 on epic. Yeah, I also hit level 17 yesterday. That was fun. But yeah, concavinator doesn't really have a super amount of use at this point in time. However, I didn't really pay attention to how much DNA I had of him then, so we're going to actually have a little look. I have 6,700. I can get him to level 15 for a legendary very easily. I can potentially even get him to level 20 for a unique if I need to. Hoping we don't. Hoping it's a legendary that feeds into a unique. Otherwise, my lord, it will be a drain on the old coins. But on the flip side, we know for a fact we are getting Pteranodon. We're getting a Pteranodon hybrid. So I leveled him up to level 15. I did a couple of catches for him on the weekend just gone where we had a chance to get Pteranodon, Tyrannosaurus Rex or Spinosaurus. So I went mostly Spino, the odd Tyrannosaurus Rex when there was nothing nearby, and I went for 2 Pteranodons, just because, well, we're going to need them. I'm not going to be able to get the hybrid, but I can get a good start on it. So there's that to think about. We also are getting a hybrid for this good little catto. He's a good little kitty, isn't he? Now, I'm not sure what it is, but I am fairly confident. If I had to put it at a percentage number, I'd say 81.23%. That it is Smilodon and a marsupial lion. Of course, that's a problem because I've been ignoring marsupial lion like an idiot. Oh, we got a Dimetrodon. I'll actually take that. I've got loads of them, but I have a feeling one of the Dimetrodon may end up actually having a unique at some point, so I'm going to go for it. I would recommend that you guys do too, just in case. I'm pretty much darting everything at this point. There's a good Hatziopateryx outside I could just dart, and I probably will help out with the Alliance mission. As well as, of course, my daily, but I'll probably hit my daily soon enough. Also, for those that are like, why are you not hitting, like, direct each time? I usually do. It's very, very difficult to do it while I'm recording, trying to keep eye contact with the camera every now and then. Looking directly into your eyes and your soul, whilst at the same time trying to shoot a dinosaur, oh, that's more important, with a dart gun. So it's a level of difficulty that you're not really expecting. But yeah, so I'm expecting unique from that. One really interesting thing about the new hybrids is one of them... There's a moth. It's getting in my face. I don't like it. One interesting thing about the new hybrids is one of them looks like a fish. I'm not suggesting we're getting an aquatic update, but if we got an aquatic update with an aquatic hybrid off bat, I'd love it. But I feel like the background wouldn't be smoke, because that means it's a fish out of water, and that's just mean, Ludia. But it looks like a fish, but a lot of people are like correctly pointing out it's more than likely either a crocodilian or a sucus, like Kulasucus, sort of been smashed in there. So that's fair. Looking at what we've got already that could probably fit into that, not quite sure. I'm really not quite sure. Postosuchus maybe, but I'm thinking maybe one of the Puritosauruses. Not Diplocolus, I'm pretty confident on that, and maybe... The thing is, it looks like a fish because it looks like fins, right? But I don't think they're fins, I think they're just like arms that are, rather than a shoulder joint being here, they're up to like the neck. So, it'll be interesting to see what it is. It'll also be really, really cool if it's a... it'll be really cool if it's a... snake hybrid, because then we might be getting Titanoboa on us. Speaking of which, I still want it in Jurassic World the game, but I'd love it in here. The best hybrid that could ever be formed. Gigantophis and Titanoboa, Gigantoboa, and it could be a two-headed snake. It could either be a head at each end, or it could have a tail and two heads at the front. One cobra, one boa. That's pretty cool. I know that Gigantophis isn't a cobra. It's not, I'm pretty sure. Hate to be wrong right now, but hey, I'm sure the internet will be kind to me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so it's... I'm not entirely sure, but that would be cool. Like two heads, snake, Gigantophis, which is shown as a cobra in Jurassic World the game, and Titanoboa, which is, of course is, well, it's a constrictor. A constrictor. No, don't it's Sean Connery. It's a constrictor. It's a boa as such. Right, I've not really leveled up Hatsiopateryx, I don't think. So it's level, was it 3 or 5? There we go. But I have 20,000, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, it gets used in a hybrid. But we need to have this guy at level 15, which we might just breach. But then we've got to turn it into Stygodaryx, which needs a Stygomurloc. Oh. Did not realise that. 1,000, okay. Well, I think... there might be a bit of worth to trying that then. I'm not too sure if it's a good unique, but I want to get everything, but it takes time, I get that. So, if not, I can at least get him closer to level 15 so that we can start our work soon. Yeah, we're not going to get to level 15, but we are going to get to level 14 with 150 short, just under, or just over 150. Just under 150, there we go, 143. And we can get that guy to level 15, so that'll be interesting. Right, we're still on the same spawn, the same irritator spawn, so we're going to grab a few darts. I was hoping for a 44 from that, but I didn't. We got a rare. I will catch it. Do not worry, because I know Scappy's useful, but we're going to go for it. Also, for those worrying, oh, you've only had one epic so far. That's exactly how I felt yesterday. I'm not saying that I'm going to get more than one. You're guaranteed to get one or more. You're not going to get one or less. Well, yeah, that doesn't make sense. You're going to get at least one, I should say. But I got 5 yesterday. If I get 2 today, that averages out to 3.5. If I get 3 today, then that averages out to 4, which apparently the average is 4. So I'm expecting 2 more epics. Whether I do or not, we'll find out. But yeah. Oh, I've hit one of my targets. Let's see which one that is that I've hit. Ah, amount of direct hits. I just have to do 6 more battles, and I've got no incubator battles near me, so I actually have to do a fight. Which I'm going to have to do anyway, because I want to get the... boosters from it, stat boosters, because Theralidosaur, this is the last time I'm going to boost him for a while till I get a plethora of them, because I'm going to be saving the next batch for Magna Pirata. We've got 127. I am 8, only 8 away from being able to go up to 135 in regards to speed amount. I'm only 3 speed boosts away, which is pretty much one more daily incubator, and that's going to happen later today. So then I've got to start saving them again, so that's fine. Considering we get 25 each week of a determine what I think is health this week, I might be wrong. If it's speed, even better. See, part of me knows I could right now increase Indoraptor's damage and his speed. I'm not going to, because his speed's pretty decent at 135. But that attack comes up to nearly 1,500, and if I was to level him up, we'll probably easily hit 1,600. When we go for an impact, that's 2400. When we go for double, it's 3200. This guy can be useful. The only downside is, for some reason, his cloak never freaking works. Oh, I didn't go for Scappy. I'm sorry. Oops. Tupa is too far out of range, right? Let's just get a few more darts. You know what, I want the raptor. We'll dart the raptor. This is a darting episode after all. I'll also check to see if I'm actually having any impact on my alliance's goals. It's a new week, so we've got new alliance goals, of course. But, oh wait, let's see if they've changed what we get from the No, they haven't. They really probably haven't. I don't know why, but Ludia seems to be really good at keeping everything fresh. I mean, I know that we've had the movie week going on, movie weeks, but that's to be expected because, well, they're doing all 5 of them, so we've still got a week after this week to go. Noticing it's really freaking bright on screen. Like, the game is showing up really bright. I really hope it's readable. Oh god. Right, so what was I doing? So yeah, but the only thing they haven't changed at all since they were introduced is these, and I'm not going to say it's lazy. I'm not going to call them lazy anyway, because I'm not suggesting that. But like, with Jurassic World the game, obviously I've got my gripes, but Jurassic World Alive, I've got different gripes. It is one of them that they don't update that. I feel like that's something they should be keeping on top of, keeping it fresh, because no one will want to do it anymore. But they've got to remember, people aren't wanting to do it. Yes, I get that, but people in alliances should still keep doing them because they're useful DNA. That Concavinator, we may end up with a hybrid for it. And although we've got a big stockpile, it'd be good to have more. And of course, Sinoceratops, useful for Eucina Rex, as well as Spinotosuchus. Wait, no, that's a lie. As well as Theralidosaur. So, not a bad thing. I wouldn't mind Allosaurus being replaced with Majongosaurus being replaced with Allosaurus. Right, I'm starting to worry now, because this is about the time I got another epic, and as you can see, we don't have one yet. Let's have a quick look at our alliance. Oh, get direct hits. Well, I might just be able to pull ahead in that one. I think we might. That's only if I dart everything right now, so I'm going to dart. Dart. Got to make sure I go for direct hits as well. So let's just take our time with this one. He's close, so I've got plenty of that time. But if we really, I was about to say focus, and doesn't focus immediately after going to say it, then we can easily get at least a good 280, if not maybe 300. Yeah, I think it might be 300 or so. 334. That's what? 12 direct hits and 10 from a normal one? That Majonga's disappeared. Could I be getting a new one? Or did I get a new one and it moved me? Yeah. One bad thing about this game is, for some reason, when you're on Wi-Fi, you ping about a bit. So if I get something spawn and then I ping 30 meters to the north, I have to turn the game off, come back in. Pain. Yeah, I think I've gone out of the Majonga's range. I'm really freaking hoping it's a Majonga, because I am jumping far too much. This is unreliable. I am connected to the Wi-Fi, I believe. I am not going too fast. Let's turn Wi-Fi off. Yeah, let's see how you'll react to that. That's not how I want you to react. I want you to stay still. This is... Right, I'm closing the game. The sole reason I'm closing the game is because if we get something spawn now, chances are I will ping out of there and I won't be able to catch it. And I also don't know if I got desynced for a second or so and something did spawn, so I'm cutting my losses because at the very least, if I've missed one, I don't want to miss another one. So I've turned myself onto mobile data because I've always found that for some reason when I'm on Wi-Fi, it doesn't matter if I'm here, if I'm at work, if I go back to my parents, wherever, it just seems to always do it. There we go, something spawned. Ooh, Ornithomimus. It's not an epic though. I think I should have done the epic one from yesterday today, but oh, that wouldn't have guaranteed the same results. I was hoping for a kentrosaurus, I'm not gonna lie, or at least one Erlikosaurus, but I can't say I'm too pleased with the results. I ended up with one thing I like, which is the Ornithomimus, and a Concavinator, which could be something I like if we get a hybrid for it, but even then, I've got loads. I would have preferred an Erlikosaurus or a kentrosaurus. I am slightly disappointed in this one. So far, knock wood. There we go, up to 400 now. I just need to get a couple of Prosauruses to really back that in there. This guy will be out of my team as soon as I get stuff like Magnapirita and whatnot. But for now, the current replacements that are bound to go for replacement are Indominus Rex for an Erlikosaurus, An Erlikosaurus I'll probably keep on to a bit longer because it's got its uses for taking on Erlikosaurus and Indominus. Stegosaurus will get replaced with Trico. Utacinoraptor is going to stay until we get Utacinerex. I've taken this guy up to level 21, which is incredibly foolish. I get that, but look at that sheer damage. It's insane. I've got quite some time before we get this guy to level 20, so I want to keep him in there for a bit. Right. No, nothing spawned. I've used up all of the darts nearby. That's just grand, isn't it? But yeah, talking more about the uniques, obviously we get another sauropod. Uniques, about the new hybrids. Wait, is there a new unique sauropod, or is that a legendary? I can't remember, but it's clearly that it's a, I think everyone's saying it's a Brachiosaurus hybrid. Kind of see that. It definitely looks like that. Only problem is with the sauropods, they all look very similar, if not the same, when they become hybrids. Then I don't really notice they have a few odd differences here and there, but just to me, I mean, like, they kind of look just too similar. I'm not overly fussed about getting them. I mean, if they have the sheer combat prowess or ability like, you know, the other hybrids, then of course I'll aim for them, but they just don't look cool. I'm the type of person that when I play Pokemon, I go for the team that I like, and I train them to be super powerful, whether or not they're going to be any good on the competitive scene. Because I might have like a super powerful Aegislash, but it won't compare to, like, you know, everyone using tier 1s and, well, going above that in some cases. It won't compare at all, but Aegislash is my favourite Pokemon and my favourite shiny of all time. So I'm going to put it on my team. And this thing is a very good example of when I pick things like that. Still have to do 6 battles. How are we doing on this front? Oof, we've moved up to 4-6 now. I've got a healthy chunk, but I probably still won't get that. This, I've made a dent. That will be hit by the end of the day. Very, very easy. This lot may, because people may have already gone for their daily battle incubators, so we may have to wait till tomorrow. Not to mention that I don't think we have 30 active people in our alliance, unfortunately. It's a great alliance. I love the people in it, but there are people that just log on, put in requests, and log back out, and that grinds me. That grinds me in the wrong way. Like, if they were staying on, doing things, talking, then you know that they're doing something. They're actually being active in the alliance. But if they're just coming on to, well, piggyback, it's just laziness. But hey. Right. I needed darts. Filthy casual. Can I dart you from this distance? No. Curious. If I stay still, which may not happen anyway, and wait for you to come all the way round, does it actually... Oh. Seemingly so. Yeah, so... Oh, I am moving. Damn it. Right. Oh. I was thinking maybe wherever his shadow is where he is, but it's not, because you can see like the sort of little blue ring around where he actually is. I was just moving. I got my hopes up there. Really? Only one epic? Well, you might be able to say this is an epic fail. Oh, Majunga. Oh, Majunga. Had to kill the joke. I was trying to go for say something good happens. Kill the joke, Majunga. Kill the joke. Fine, I'll dart you because we're so close to our alliance goal that I really want to hit it now. Things we do for friends, huh? Right. That's infuriating. I've also got to make sure I leave enough darts in case we do get another epic or two, but at this point I'm doubtful. Very, very doubtful. And very annoyed. Because now my average has gone from, you know, anything decent to 3. And I'd have preferred a little bit higher than that personally. I would have liked at least 2 epics, but the way this is going now, because I got like another epic at around the 8-minute mark, another at the 6-minute mark, and so on and so forth. So I feel like buying 2 probably wasn't the best course of action because, well, they're probably like, nah, you only get a good one to make you think, oh, these are good. Use the second one, realise it's not good, and think, oh, maybe if I get another one, I'll get a bit like the first one. Probably rope you in that way. Also, unlike that, that's not true. What's more likely the case, it was just RNG, and I was very, very lucky. So, come on. Raptor Jesus. RNG Raptor Jesus. Save us here. Or Raptor RNGesus. That's better. Yeah, Raptor RNGesus. Save us here, please. I will take Kentro. I will take Early. I think there's another spawn in Zone 1 that I can't put my name to. It's Concavinator, but I thought there was another one. I don't think there is. Damn it. I'll take a rare, and specifically I will take a Dilophosaurus as the bare minimum. But what I'm going to get next is either a Dimetrodon Gen 2 or a Majungasaurus, I can tell. Disconnected from GPS. There's a shock. I have to connect to Wi-Fi again, I can feel it. But, yeah. Oh, we're back. And we should get a spawn any second. Of course. The game wanted to prove me wrong. It was like, no, Majungasaurus, and you're going about. You're not going to get a Majungasaurus. No, you're not going to get a Dimetrodon. We're going to be kind to you. Here's a freaking sauropod, the thing you were complaining about earlier. Fine. Let's see how it is. I'm going to dart it. Because I have come to terms now that darting everything is freaking key. So, there we go. I love the fact that I get 27 now. I'm looking forward to getting back to level 18 so I can get back to an even number, because watching it go up in 27 makes it really difficult to start counting. So what I do now is, rather than go 27, 54, 71, I go, okay, I've got 1 direct and 2, I've got a 12 and a 9, so I've got 1 direct and 21, 1 direct and, 2 directs and 21, and 3 directs on the 4th, and it just sort of helps me count a little bit better. I don't think we're going to get another one. That sucks. I'm going to complain to my alliance. Epic sent 1 epic. Concavenator. Epic fail. Come on. We're going to ride this last 45 seconds out. And maths isn't failing me. I'm pretty sure we get one every 2 minutes or so. We got one just below 2 minutes, so we're not going to get one. Helvete. Damn it. Right. 'Tis a big old shame. Shig old babe. Really is. Oh well, I guess we live and we learn. You really, like, this is a demonstration of my luck in this game. I don't think it is luck when it comes to battles. I think you're destined to lose. If you hit your peak, you're destined to lose. Go back up, lose, go back up. But the fact that like, if one spawns now, I'd have to click on it, click on it, and then dart it quickly before it disappeared, but there we go. 1. Not great, considering it's concavenator, but we'll see if, in a couple of days, if that is an okay result. Not holding out high hopes. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you do smash the like button. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and remove notifications. I'd super duper appreciate it. If you are subscribed, you can, of course, join the Super Secret Special Forces, also known as the Notification Squad, by clicking on the bell next to the subscribed button. But be aware, it is the secret, so don't tell anyone, okay? Good. Spank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra!